The Bakery Dragon by Devin Elle Kurtz. There's nothing a dragon loves more than gold, and Ember the dragon was no exception. Ember wished he had treasure of his own to guard. "Hey, get off my hoard!" "Oh, how do you get all this gold anyway?" "Well, come see for yourself." Blaze's method did seem quite effective. So Ember found some stray villagers, and he puffed the biggest, scariest flame that he could muster. But, unfortunately, it was a very small flame. "Oh, how adorable," said the girl. "Don't feed it, or it will never leave you alone," said her mother. At dusk, the other dragons flew back home with their spoils. Wow, all kinds of treasures. Ember didn't want to follow them empty-handed. And just then, Ember spied a glimmer of gold in the foggy village. He raced toward it, hope kindling in his heart, but it was only a street lamp. He wandered the darkening streets, drawn toward a golden glow from around the corner. Ooh, what's that? But it was only a window. Ember's feet were too heavy to take him any further. He curled up in the blanket of warm light, and he fell asleep. But as he slept, a raging storm blew into town. "You'd better come in, or you'll be washed off the mountain," said the baker. And she let Ember the dragon into her bakery. "Here, you can wait out the storm in my bakery," she said. Villagers don't usually like dragons on account of all the theft, but this one seemed different. "Here, why don't you come give me a hand? But wash first." Ember washed his paws, his hands, and then began to look at the dough. "Here, you push with your whole body." And Ember began to knead the dough. "Yeah, you've got it." Ember's big hands may have been too clumsy for a gold thief, but they were perfectly suited for this. Even his tiny flame sufficed to light the wood stove. Ember watched, full of wonder, as the gooey blobs of dough transformed like magic into shining gold. Ember didn't know you could make gold. "Here, this tray is for you." He was feeling so excited. Back home, curled atop his toasty golden hoard, Ember felt a pang of sadness. He missed the bakery. But when he closed his eyes, it smelled like he hadn't left. It smelled tasty, too. The baker's gold was like nothing he'd ever tasted before. It was buttery and rich and crunchy, yet soft. It was glorious. Soon the delectable smell drew visitors. "Hey, can we have a taste of your gold, Ember? Just one bite each." Unfortunately, Ember did not account for the size of their bites. "Oh, I'll give you 10 gold coins if you bring back more." I'll give you 100 gold coins. I'll give you anything. The pleading gave him an idea. Ember returned with tons of gold to the baker. The baker wasn't so sure about his friends coming in. You know, my customers aren't too fond of you and your friends. You've done an awful lot of stealing, said the baker. But when Ember showed her the gold, she changed her mind. On second thought, come right in. They came inside and made sure to wash their hands first. Ember added some flour maybe, some salt, kneaded the dough, let it rise a little bit, kneaded it some more, and started baking like a pro. And the dragons were super excited to be trying this gold. This golden bread. Yum, yum. There's nothing a dragon loves more than gold, but as it turns out, baking gold is better than taking it. And sharing it is best of all. Here the baker's giving her a special hat to Ember because he's becoming such a good baker. The end.